Are vivid colors for you? Let's find out. What's up, everybody? It's Jay with Alpha J Salon, and I just want to talk to you today about vivid colors. Should you or should you not do vivid colors in your hair? Let's talk about that, because that is a question that I have been getting a ton lately, especially with people being out of work and quarantine. They're finally getting a chance to do something different with their hair, and they're wondering, should I or should I not? So that's what we're going to talk about today. And if you have any questions, you know what to do. Just drop them below and I'll be sure to answer them for you. And let's get started. The number one fact I have to say about vivid colors are they are a commitment. If you have dark hair and you decide you want to go for vivid hair, when that vivid hair fades, you are going to have blonde hair. You have to decide, is that a problem for you or is that fine with you? You'll have to come in and make sure that you keep them up and get a refresh, or have to do color bombs at home. There are so many things that you have to do. Vivid hair is fun and it's beautiful, but it is definitely a lot of work. If you have a newborn at home or you have a lot going on, if you're not able to always make it into the salon when you want to, then I don't recommend vivid colors. The brand that I use, Pulp Riot, does fade out really nice, but if you want to keep the vivid colors nice and vibrant and keep it to the original color that it was before any fading happened, then I don't recommend it if you have a lot going on at home. I know a lot of parents right now are doing virtual schooling with their kids, and they have to help them a lot at home, and they're not able to make, early afternoon appointments or anything like that. And vivid appointments can take a really long time. So if you need to be home with your kids during that time, then I also don't recommend you doing vivid colors, because usually they could take, 3 to 6 to 8 to 10 hours. And if you are gonna need to help your kid with their online schooling and stuff like that, it'll be hard to get away. You need to use the best shampoos and the best conditioners, sulfate free. You don't want any sulfates to wash that color right down the drain, literally. You need to use Color Protect shampoo and conditioner. The brands that I like are obviously Pulp Riot and Amika. They both smell really good and they keep your colors really vibrant, and they make sure that they fade true to tone. If you use drugstore shampoo and conditioner on your fresh, full head of purple and blue, then it's gonna wash away so fast and it's not gonna be worth the investment that you put into it. Hot tools. If you curl your hair or flat iron your hair every single day, then again, I do not recommend vivid colors for you. Heat can really fade your vivid colors a lot faster than no heat. So I think that if you are somebody who can wear your style for a couple of days, 3 days, 4 days, then yes, go ahead and get vivid colors. If you're not able to get your hair to hold the curl, and you're not able to get it to stay for more than 1 day, or get it to stay straight and not get frizzy, and you need to keep continuously putting heat on it every day, then I do not recommend vivid colors for you. I'd recommend maybe a toner with some vivid in it or something like that, but not like a full head or actual the semi vivid colors. If you are a competitive swimmer, or if you like to go to the beach a lot, or if you have a pool or a jacuzzi that you get your hair wet in, or if you like to go to the lake or any of those type of things, then I don't recommend vivid colors for you, because salt water and chlorine water and just getting your hair wet often in general will make your vivid colors fade extremely fast. I've seen people go to the pool or go to the beach with, bright pink, bright purple hair, and then they come back from the beach and they're blonde again. And if you don't want to go through that, then I would wait until, a different season, maybe winter, if you're not going to be swimming or at the beach or any of those things, and then I would try your vivid color experience instead of, right in the middle of the summer when it'll fade if you do all those things. And let me tell you, fantasy colors are blue, pink, purple, basically anything that's not naturally found in your hair. If it can't grow out of somebody's scalp that color, it is a vivid color. If you decide that you want to make your hair a vivid or a fantasy color, you must wash your hair very little. The less you wash your hair, the longer it will last. Also, you need to wash your hair in cold water. Now, cold water keeps your cuticle sealed, and it makes it so that all your colors won't bleed out so fast. So cold water, good shampoo, not as often. I recommend, honestly, with Vivid Colors, to get your money's worth once a week if you can. Dry shampoo will become your best friend. There's so many different ways to help it so that you won't have to shampoo your hair as often. There's also some cleansing conditioners that you can use where it'll make your hair feel refreshed, but you're not actually scrubbing it with the suds and taking out some of that color. So, yeah, so cold water will be your best friend. If you are cold natured and you can't wash your hair in cold water, then I do not recommend Vivid Colors for you. If you are fine with it and you can handle a little cold water on your head every once in a while, and you can handle not washing every day, then I definitely recommend Vivid Colors for you. And I think that you will truly love the Vivid hair color experience. Now, if you exercise a lot and very hard, and you say you go running or you're on the elliptical or whatever it is, and you get really, really, really sweaty often, then it'll be a lot harder for you not to wash your hair every day. So that would just be something to think about. If you think that you can handle having sweaty hair for a couple of days just to preserve your Vivid Colors, then okay, I recommend it. If you don't want to walk around with sweaty hair from, exercising and all that stuff, then I don't recommend getting Vivid Colors. If you or your kids or anybody want to do Vivid Colors, please don't forget to make sure that it's okay with your place of business or the school that your kids or you may go to. I've had a lot of clients come in and get this perfect color that they're so happy with, and then they go to school and the school says, oh, sorry, it has to be natural colors only. Or they go to work and the job's like, oh yeah, no, that's inappropriate. We don't see this as professional, or whatever it may be. But you just need to make sure that wherever you're gonna be spending your days, wherever you're gonna be working or going to school, that they allow Vivid Colors. I know it's 2020, so a lot of places are allowing, Vivid Colors and tattoos to show and piercings, but a lot of places still aren't, and we are in North Carolina. So just make sure that if that's what you're gonna do to your hair, that it will be allowed and that you won't have to change it right away. Because while Pulp Riot does have a great system for removing their Vivids, it's meant to remove Vivids after they've been on your hair for a while and not like the next day. Because if it was that easy to remove the next day, then obviously it would fade very fast in general. So because they want to formulate for longevity, it's not going to be as easy to remove your color right away if we have to do it the next day or the next week as it would be if we had to remove it in a month or two, if that makes sense. All right, guys, these are my two favorite dry shampoos. We have the Berlin by Pulp Riot, and then we have the Perk Up by Amika. They both work really great. They both smell really good. They don't leave any type of powdery residue if you have dark colors. So we sell both of these in Salon if you're interested, but they smell amazing. I'm telling you, you won't even feel like you are on day 3 of not washing your hair or whatever. So if you're interested in trying Vivid Colors, I would definitely recommend getting some of these products as well. All right, besides dry shampoo, tips to avoid washing your hair too often. You can do cute braids. You can do, updo, half up, half down, do space buns, a hat, a scarf, all different types of things. Barrettes, put it up in cute different styles just so that it will still look cute even though it's not freshly washed. And then, of course, dry shampoo, which I love. But just make sure that you have some sort of routine to help you get through day to day. If you're used to washing your hair every day, those first couple of weeks of not doing it are going to be rough. For my blonde clients who love being blonde, who have always been blonde, are Vivid Colors for you? Well, it depends. So a lot of my blonde clients, I talk them into doing pastels first to see if they like them, because pastels will fade into a nice pretty blonde when they're gone, but you'll still get to have the vivid hair experience for a couple of months or weeks or however long it tends to last, depending on how often you wash your hair. Also, you can do it with a toner where you can just do a rose gold or you know, a violet toner, and it'll give you those tones, but they won't last quite as long as the semi colors will. The OG semis and pulverite will last a very long time. And if you do start off blonde already, your appointment time will be a lot shorter than somebody who doesn't have blonde in their hair already. So I definitely recommend vivid colors for blondes already. Like I said, you can try the pastels first to see if you like it, and then down the line you can go with something a little bit darker. If you are artificially dark, if your hair has had box color, if you have been covering your gray to a dark brown or black for the last 10 years, then we are gonna have to start very slowly to get you to a level that will show the vivid colors. I believe in low and slow to keep the integrity of the hair so that we don't cause you any damage. So your first color might be a little deeper, like deep blues or deep purples or, you know, deep reds at first. And then when that fades off, you can come in for a new session, and then we'll get you a stage lighter, and then we'll do a little bit brighter colors, and then we'll get you to the right level that you need to be over time. It'll take a while because I don't want to damage your hair. If you have been having this artificial color on your hair, I want you to expect to have multiple sessions before you can get to your desired hair goal. Unless your desired hair goal is very muted, very, you know, deeper, darker. If you want anything that's really vibrant, you have to we have to be realistic and make sure that you know that it will take some time to get there. Budget. What is your budget? On average, vivid colors cost about $100 an hour, including lifting and depositing. So if, like I said, if you have blonde hair already, that could be 2 hours, that could be 4 hours. If you have dark hair and you need to do a full lift first, you could be in the salon for 6 to 10 hours. And that's just something that you really need to think about, because not only is it going to be the cost of the project itself, but the products and, you know, all the things that go into keeping up with your vivid color. Now, the first initial appointment usually takes longer than all the upkeep appointments, but just make sure that you're thinking of the prices as well when you're deciding if vivid color is good for you. A great tip for when looking at vivid color pictures or looking for inspiration on Pinterest or whatever, look at your hairstylist's Instagram page and see what color line they use, and then go to the color line's Instagram page, and you'll be able to see like if those colors are colors that you like or something that you would want to do, if that's a style that you like, or, you know, you could see like how it fades and all this stuff. And also look at the section on the Instagram page where the page has been tagged. So not just what they post, but what they have been tagged in as well. So that way you can see other artists that may not be as polished, that are maybe, you know, newer in the game. So it'll be more realistic of like what colors may actually look like, rather than the perfect polished pictures that the brand is actually going to post, if that makes sense. So make sure to do your research and see which brands you think you may like the best, and pick your stylist based on that. A lot of pages and websites will have a list of people that use their brand and where to find them and where they're located and all that stuff. So it helps you to get to that the perfect salon or the perfect stylist for you. All right, Tripoli, however you say it. This is a really good heat protectant. It will protect your hair from having fadage from the hot tools that you use. It will keep your color vibrant and keep your hair healthy, and it's really important to use a good heat protectant. Don't forget this name. We have it in Salon too, so it's by Pulpred, and it's really good, and it's not heavy at all. So. All right, y'all, that was our topic for the day, whether or not you should get vivid hair. So if you have any other questions for me, any other topics you want me to go over, just let me know, leave a comment, and I will do so in our next video. I have a couple ideas of what I'll do, just basically questions that I get asked a lot in Salon. But if you have any other ideas, like I said, just leave them below. And I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.